It's your fault, not mine. Wait. Okay, great.
Sellers that... Thanks for joining us.
Scott! Number 3 isn't on there. Oh, it's just... No, should I sit on his lap for this video?
No.
Hey friends, this is Ben and Jake with my smart team at Exit Realty First. We're thrilled to bring you another video. We think that it's going to be super beneficial for you. Today we're going to talk about 3 mistakes sellers make when they sell their house. We're going to tell you about a seller whose house was listed for far too long and sold for far less than it should have, along with a few other stories. Let's jump in. Jake, what's our first mistake that sellers make?
So the first mistake that sellers usually make is just saying that they'll let the new owners take care of ... fill in the blank. For example, some of the things that you should take care of if you're selling your home that seem inconvenient are painting, flooring, carpet and hard floor or linoleum flooring, and light fixtures. Those seem really inconvenient. Those are the things that people are going to either feel that your house is updated or feel that it's outdated. So it's often hard for us to visualize things as we walk through spaces. So when you're selling your home, we're going to help you take care of those things so people don't have to visualize what the space's potential could be. We're going to fulfill the potential right away.
I love that. The next mistake that we see sellers make often is they say, I'll just finish this repair once the house is listed. There's a little bit of nuance here that I want to explain. So I had a seller 2 or 3 years ago who was ready to redo their kitchen, and then the granite countertops that they were going to put in this gorgeous kitchen were delayed by a number of weeks. They decided to still list the house on schedule, and we had showing after showing after showing. The pricing was appropriate for the new granite. We left a sample of the granite on the countertop, but buyers just weren't making offers because the countertop that existed was a tile countertop with the grout and the wood framing, and it was just ugly. And buyers couldn't visualize the new countertop in the space. Brown kitchen cabinets and a countertop that really complemented it, but was hard to see until it covered the whole space. That house sat on the market for 2 or 3 months in a really hot market in a great neighborhood, and it didn't have to. All we had to do was delay the listing until the countertops were installed. But let me explain this, because I have another seller whose house we're in the process of selling right now. They had a small leak in the roof of the garage. That is a structural issue. But we still listed the house because we were able to explain that this repair that needs to be done is going to be done. So the nuance is, if there's a cosmetic issue with the house, the buyer won't connect with the house emotionally in the same way. So if it's cosmetic and an improvement, it needs to be done before we list. If it's structural and a fix, those often can wait. Although every situation is different, so you need expert advice like my smart team can provide you. If you know that you're going to have some issues come up before listing, try and take care of those now, well before it's time to list. What's our last mistake?
So the third mistake that sellers make sometimes is that they say to themselves that they'll just find their next house after this one sells. Timing usually does not work out in everyone's favor. You have a lot at play right now, and majorly right now we're seeing a lot of low inventory in this market. There likely will not be the home you want at the timing you want right after you sell your home. So it's important that you have experts on your side, like my smart team, that can see the entire home buying and home selling picture, and we can help you walk through that whole process from start to finish to make sure that you don't end up with a really uncomfortable or hard gap between when you sell your house and when you buy your next house.
So that's it. Those are 3 mistakes that we see sellers make quite often, but those aren't the only 3. We've identified 3 more of those, and we've linked those in a PDF in our blog post. We also have been making videos like this for a long time. If you haven't seen them already, we think that you should probably know a few mistakes that buyers make. We've made a video about that just for you. We also have made a video about getting your house ready to sell. And even though the title says in 2021, those characteristics of a house that's ready to sell carry through to today. The final video we've made, Jake and I actually made that together, is talking about how to get the outside of your house ready. Spring is coming. It may not feel like it right now, but spring is coming. Tune into that as the season starts to turn so you know where to allocate your effort and have your house fully ready to sell when it comes time to list. In the meantime, we hope that you are being incredible home owners, and when it comes time, home sellers. One great way to do that is to elicit the help of incredible professionals like we have on My Smart Team. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next month.